another thrill-packed edition of WFS Showdown. I, of course, am your host, Dallas Danger, and we have so much in store for you today. In action, we will see Chase Emery. He's been very exciting. He is very quickly rising through the ranks of the World Fighting Showcase. He will be inside the squared circle today on the program. Also, the World Tag Team Champions, Sigmund and Elliott Russell, the Heat Seekers, they will be in action. Tag team affair, you don't want to miss that. But in our main event, I'm sure everyone is anticipating Crash Cassidy getting his rematch, an opportunity to get his hands on Murphy Costigan, Bo James, and the television championship. All that, so much more, all the action you expect from the World Fighting Showcase where we fight strong. Let's not waste time. Let's get to ringside. I'm going to pitch it to Jonathan Darwin.
Thanks, Dallas. I can't wait to get this episode of World Fighting Showcase underway. Crash Cassidy gets his rematch against Murphy Costigan for the television championship. That and much, much more. Let's get started.
This contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first from Raleigh, North Carolina, weighing in at 235 pounds, the attraction, Drew Hood. And his opponent from Boiling Springs, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Chase Emery.
Alright, gentlemen, one fall. Are you ready, sir? Are you ready, sir? Let me have it!
And a hot one to start WFS Showdown this week. Chase Emery, the hot young upstart here in World Fighting Showcase, taking on the attraction, Drew Hood. Collar and elbow time. I tell you what, Emery has been on a hot streak here just a couple of weeks ago, coming within inches of winning the World Fighting Showcase Television Championship from Murphy Costigan, but for the interference by Bo James. Now Emery has his hands full with Dr. Joe Briggs. It was just seen last week that Joe Briggs attempted to get the low blow on Atkins. Emery was trying to be the honorable individual. Came out to make sure the referee knew that, which allowed Atkins to get the W. Collar and elbow tie-up. And Emery's definitely in the sights of Joe Briggs at this point. I know that Joe Briggs has said he wanted competition here. You've seen that on previous broadcasts of World Fighting Showcase. And now Joe Briggs has told me that the next man in his crosshair, the next man that he plans on putting on that operating table is Chase Emery. Chase Emery getting rolled over there by the attraction. But look at the side headlock there by Chase Emery. Emery wrenching it in here. And you see the referee very close there as the All-American continues to stay on top of the attraction. And can the attraction fight loose? And he does as Emery comes off, but a shoulder block by the All-American. The blue chipper, Chase Emery, takes Drew Hood right back down. And one has to wonder, could Joe Briggs potentially come out and interfere in this bout? It's not improbable to think that could happen here in World Fighting Showcase. Joe Briggs is, anytime I've talked to him about this young man, Emery, Briggs seems to get just a little more steam. You see Emery steaming away on Drew Hood with that drop kick, taking Hood down. Emery, but no one home there. and goes straight into the turnbuckle as Drew Hood coming in and gets a shoulder block off. And the attraction, wait a minute, the attraction wasting momentum here. He must think he has this against Chase Emery. But Drew Hood, he still thinks he's got it. Just look at the way he's ramming that shoulder straight into the solar plexus of Chase Emery. And Hood now, you see Chase in trouble. Chase on the receiving end of some big right hands. And a snapmare takeover by the attraction. Drew Hood. Well, it is one of the greatest moves ever. The reverse chin lock can slow a lot of people down and has been known to cause a submission or two. But Chase Emery tries to find a way to fight free.
Somebody call his mom. Somebody call his dad.
Oh, look at that. Look at the way that Drew Hood is so concerned about Chase Emery, claiming that someone needs to call his parents. If anything, Drew Hood needs to stay focused on this bout against Chase Emery.
No, Chase, no. Bad.
Hood trying to get, Hood trying to see it down, but Emery, he's got some adrenaline. He's getting that mo going. Can he continue to get the momentum going? Putting some elbows and a right hand by Hood takes Emery right back down. And you see Hood now as he continues to put the pain straight to Chase Emery. Oh, look at the way Hood's just using the ropes as an extension of his body. Very less than honorable tactic by Drew Hood, which we see here. And Drew Hood now with the forearm to the All-American, the blue chipper, Chase. Chase is saying he's not going to have more of this, though. Chase has got adrenaline going. Chase is angry. Chase is focused. Chase gets a clothesline off, and a second one. Can Emery be getting what he needs? Coming off the ropes, and a shoulder block takes Hood straight down. Emery measuring Hood. Emery's got Hood up, swinging him over. Wait a minute. Oh, Hood with the backslide. Two count though. But look at Emery, just that quick, gets right back in it with a rear waist. Swinging neck breaker. Great finds that leg.
Here's your winner, Chase Emery.
Well, Chase Emery showing why he belongs here in World Fighting Showcase.
Dallas Danger here outside the dressing room with Chase Emery. Another impressive victory for Chase here today. And last week, Chase, we saw you get involved. We saw you bring to the referee's attention the cheating ways of Joe Briggs. So, you're on a winning streak. You're doing great. But still, we've yet to see you and Joe face to face. Tell me what's going through your mind.
Well, a couple weeks ago, Joe ran his mouth to me. He didn't come up and say it to my face. But I've been watching film on Joe Briggs, and what I can tell you is he's kind of a dirty wrestler. He does a lot of dirty things in the ring, and I don't know how I feel about that. I saw him cheat in that match, and I knew I had to do something about it. So I went out there and I took action.
Well, Chase Emery studying film. You can tell why he was so successful in his amateur career, but now he's a pro. He's in the World Fighting Showcase. We've got to take a commercial break, fans. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
This is not just a podcast. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New. This is a tribe of devoted superfans that have crashed through the barricades, torn down barriers, and broken through the fourth wall. This is a creative think tank full of people who have given way too much of their lives to professional wrestling to not be getting a paycheck. This is a secret society of elite fans from all over the globe. And guess what? It isn't a secret anymore. House of Kayfabe, featuring Jim Cornette's lawyer, Stephen P. New, is available now on all major podcast platforms. Just click subscribe to join the Kayfabe stream and get access to unbelievable interviews, in-depth discussions, hilarious segments, and exclusive content. This is the fan-driven podcast you have been looking for. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New.
Hello, fight fans. Dallas Danger here. And if you're like me, you love all the action here on WFS Showdown every single week. But you don't want to wait until Saturday to see all the stars of the World Fighting Showcase. Well, I have great news for you. If you go to WFSinsider.com and become a subscriber today, you'll be the first to see Showdown each and every week. WFSinsider.com. For less than $5 a month, you can become an insider.
This is not just a podcast. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New. This is a tribe of devoted superfans that have crashed through the barricades, torn down barriers, and broken through the fourth wall. This is a creative think tank full of people who have given way too much of their lives to professional wrestling to not be getting a paycheck. This is a secret society of elite fans from all over the globe. And guess what? It isn't a secret anymore. House of Kayfabe, featuring Jim Cornette's lawyer, Stephen P. New, is available now on all major podcast platforms. Just click subscribe to join the Kayfabe stream and get access to unbelievable interviews, in-depth discussions, hilarious segments, and exclusive content. This is the fan-driven podcast you have been looking for. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New.
World Fighting Showcase will be at CJ's Bar in Kingsport once again, September the 10th, and it has been signed. It's going to finally happen. The Doctor of Destruction, Joe Briggs against Chase Emery.
September 10th. CJ's Bar. What did I say the last time I stood here? Chase Emery, I'm coming for you. I'm going to derail your train at CJ's Bar before it ever gets on the tracks. I am the Doctor of Destruction, and I cannot wait to see you at CJ's Bar September 10th. It's over, young kid, before it ever gets out of the gates.
Well, you heard it, September the 10th. Joe Briggs, Chase Emery, you do not want to miss it. Be there at CJ's Bar in Kingsport. This non-title contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, the team of Chris Magnus and Nick Diamond. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 457 pounds, they are the WFS World Tag Team Champions, Elliott Russell, Sigmund, the Heat Seekers.
non-title contest.
Non-title tag team action here on WFS Showdown. As we see Nate Diamond teaming up with Chris Magnus to take on the Heat Seekers. I tell you, unfortunately, Chris Magnus not successful 2 weeks ago when he took on the Doctor of Destruction, Joe Briggs. Nate Diamond was successful against Mike the Man, so it'll be interesting to see how these two work as a tag team. And can Nate Diamond guide Chris Magnus to a victory against the Heat Seekers? Now, that's an uphill battle in anybody's book, because the Heat Seekers, strong tag team here in World Fighting Showcase. There's a reason they're the tag team champions. And you see Sigmund here. He's playing with Magnus at this point. But Magnus, this kid's got a heart. He's got a heart bigger than Crash Cassidy's. Chris Magnus, all he wants to do is prove himself each and every week here on WFS. Oh, Sigmund's stopping there. Oh, wait a minute. I thought Magnus was going to catch him. No. And Sigmund, oh, wait a minute. Hey, side headlock takeover. Holy cow. That kid's showing something out there. Coming off the ropes and a drop kick to one half of the tag team champions. Pin that man, sir. On a 1 count, as we see Magnus and Diamond coming in now. I mean, who would have thought when you saw this match on paper, the first tag team to cut the ring in half would be the team of Diamond and Magnus. And Diamond now in trouble as we see the other half of the Heat Seekers come in. And Elliot Russell pushing away. And Diamond now getting wrenched away by Elliot Russell here. And you see Elliot just getting shoved off by Diamond. Diamond finally shaking the cobwebs out, but Russell takes Diamond straight down. And a drop toe hold. I tell you what, each and every week the Pink Powerhouse shows me something new. And Nate Diamond showing he's a strong competitor here in World Fighting Showcase. An Irish whip into the corner. But Diamond with a clothesline. Goes to leg, 2 count. And Diamond now, he's wrenching it on the right hist, and here comes Magnus coming in again. And now, I tell you what, this is a smart tactic by these two men. Continue to work on the left wrist of Elliot Russell, which may not be completely healed since his last match against Brian Logan. Russell claiming that the assault he's putting on young Magnus there is the fault of Diamond, which I can't see. Oh! And with sheer force, the Heat Seekers toss Magnus into the ring corner. Oh! Now doing some damage to the elbow. And you see Sigmund, he's got the headlock wrench in. Oh! Just taking the knuckles right across the back. Might be grabbing a couple of little hairs there. Those could hurt. Oh my God, look at the way he's just going to work on the nose of Magnus. I can't believe what we're seeing out of Sigmund here. Sigmund with a headbutt. And Magnus over in the wrong side of town as Elliot Russell continues here. And Elliot Russell putting those boots to Magnus. And a headbutt by Russell keeps Magnus down. And now you see Russell continuing those kicks right to the arms of this young man. Also, if you notice, Elliot Russell continuing to wear the boot that belongs to Brian Logan. There's a long and storied history there. One we don't have time to tell the tale of today. As we see Russell choke away. Oh, and Russell getting in the head of Diamond. Oh, Diamond needs to be careful. Diamond's going to put his partner in some serious danger if he doesn't get out of the ring so referee can get back in position. And now Magnus coming off the ropes and a boot by Russell. And now, oh, look at Russell. Russell could have got the pin there. He just wants to hurt this kid. There's nothing right about this. Nothing right at all. Inverted atomic drop. Sigmund and Russell making a wish on the young man. Wait a minute, what are we seeing here? Look at that, they're choking the life out of him. As Diamond gets the referee out of position, go for the pin though.
1, 2, 3, where were you? Let's go, Chris. Come on, Chris. Come on.
Sigmund claiming the count wasn't fast enough. As we see Sigmund tossing Magnus. Wait a minute, Chris. Can he get Sigmund over? Yeah, he does. One upset in the making. No, 2 count. And you see, look at that. Look at the way that Sigmund just with those closed fists on poor Magnus. And can Magnus get over to make the tag to Diamond? Sigmund not making sure that that's going to happen. As he keeps Chris all to himself. Chris getting whipped over the corner now. And you hear Sigmund arguing with the fans here in Bluefield, West Virginia, which is not going to help you win the match. But at this point, I don't know if it's going to help Magnus give the time he needs. And Elliot Russell coming back in. And now double team potentially applied. No, look at the way Magnus is trying to fight out of it. And now just a mugging going on by the Heat Seekers to Chris. That kid fighting back. And he's paying for it now. You see Elliot Russell being calculated in what we're witnessing. And a bear hug. Just grasping all the oxygen. Magnus needs to slide down or find a way to move around and box the ears of Russell. Oh, wait a minute, Magnus, he could be over there. Look at Diamond, inches away, just inches away. But an elbow, he's getting a couple elbows off on Russell. Russell didn't get everything that he wanted on that bear hug, and Magnus was able to fight free, but it wasn't enough. And Elliot Russell now, look at those boots being dropped. And you see Chris Magnus, at this point, if he doesn't make a tag to Diamond soon, we could see the Heat Seekers garner the victory here in Bluefield. Diving headbutt by Sigmund. 2 count though. And Sigmund now being calculated. Just measuring away on Chris Magnus. You see Sigmund exchanging words with the fans. Again, as Chris Magnus gets clobbered by Sigmund. Off the ropes. And wait a minute, Magnus, holy cow, a DDT out of nowhere! I'm in shock. And so is Sigmund. Can Magnus get the tag? He does to Diamond. And in comes the Pink Powerhouse. Nate fighting away on Russell and Sigmund. Wait a minute, Russell's got Diamond up. Wait a minute, Diamond out. Russell going in the corner. Rolls over, what? 2, no. I tell you, Nate Diamond showing some offensive out there. Magnus coming back in. And so is Sigmund. What? Come on, there's no reason. Tossing Diamond out. And Russell catches Magnus. No, come on, not like this. Sigmund measuring Magnus, diving a headbutt.
Here are your winners, the WFS World Tag Team Champions, the Heat Seekers. Dallas Dallas Danger here outside of the dressing room. The World Tag Team Champions, the Heat Seekers, are with me now after another victory. They are still the Tag Team Champions, but still a thorn in your side, Brian Logan and Wayne Atkins.
You saw what just happened. When we walked to the ring and we were carrying our precious tag team gold, we showed you why we are the reigning and defending tag team champions. Now, Brian and Wayne, whenever they want to step back up to the plate, when they can act like a team, they are more than welcome.
I don't want to talk to you because I don't respect you, because I don't feel like you respect us.
Well, I assure you fans, I have a lot of respect for the Tag Team Champions, no matter their tactics, but we're going to take a commercial break. Don't touch that dial. The World Fighting Showcase is coming back to CJ's Bar in Kingsport, Tennessee, September the 10th, and we will see the World Tag Team Championships on the line. The Heat Seekers, Sigmund and Elliott Russell, defending against these two men that are with me now, Wayne Atkins, the sensational one, and the troublemaker, Brian Logan.
You know, Kingsport, you've seen many matches with Wayne, you've seen many matches with myself, but there is no more important matches than what's coming up in Kingsport. You see, they made it personal. They took my shoes. They took a man's boots, and you don't take a man's boots. You've beaten us down. You've beaten our heads. You got on our bodies, and you've done exactly what you wanted to do. But we got one boot back, which is what we want to do. We're going to get that back, and we're going to get the Tag Team Championships. Kingsport, I'm calling out to all of our fans, all of our friends, and anybody within the sound of my voice. Come on out, because as many times as we've wrestled in Kingsport, this is the most important time to ever come and see Brian and Wayne Atkins, because we're going to take on the Seekers, and we're going to get that boot, and we're going to get them belts.
Tag team titles will be on the line September the 10th at CJ's Bar in Kingsport, Tennessee. You don't want to miss the action. Be there. Woo!
Woo.
This is not just a podcast. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New. This is a tribe of devoted superfans that have crashed through the barricades, torn down barriers, and broken through the fourth wall. This is a creative think tank full of people who have given way too much of their lives to professional wrestling to not be getting a paycheck. This is a secret society of elite fans from all over the globe. And guess what? It isn't a secret anymore. House of Kayfabe, featuring Jim Cornette's lawyer, Stephen P. New, is available now on all major podcast platforms. Just click subscribe to join the Kayfabe stream and get access to unbelievable interviews, in-depth discussions, hilarious segments, and exclusive content. This is the fan-driven podcast you have been looking for. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New.
Hello, fight fans. Dallas Danger here. And if you're like me, you love all the action here on WFS Showdown every single week. But you don't want to wait until Saturday to see all the stars of the World Fighting Showcase. Well, I have great news for you. If you go to WFSinsider.com and become a subscriber today, you'll be the first to see Showdown each and every week. WFSinsider.com. For less than $5 a month, you can become an insider.
This is not just a podcast. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New. This is a tribe of devoted superfans that have crashed through the barricades, torn down barriers, and broken through the fourth wall. This is a creative think tank full of people who have given way too much of their lives to professional wrestling to not be getting a paycheck. This is a secret society of elite fans from all over the globe. And guess what? It isn't a secret anymore. House of Kayfabe, featuring Jim Cornette's lawyer, Stephen P. New, is available now on all major podcast platforms. Just click subscribe to join the Kayfabe stream and get access to unbelievable interviews, in-depth discussions, hilarious segments, and exclusive content. This is the fan-driven podcast you have been looking for. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New.
Hello Fight fans, Dallas Danger here with a World Fighting Showcase Event Center update. We have some exciting events coming up. Great news for our fans watching in the Tri-Cities. On September the 2nd, the World Fighting Showcase will move into our new television home, the Fightatorium in Kingsport, Tennessee, for a thrilling Showdown television taping. More details and tickets available for that event at WeFightStrong.com. That's not all, Kingsport, because September the 10th, we will return to CJ's Bar for an exciting card of World Fighting Showcase action that includes the American champion, the Ultimate Athlete, David Anthony, defending his title. We will also see the World Tag Team Championships defended as the Heat Seekers take on the Troublemaker Brian Logan and sensational Wayne Adkins. The television title will also be up for grabs. Crash Cassidy going after Bo James, who is advising the television champion Murphy Costigan. And Chase Emery will finally get to go one-on-one with the Doctor of Destruction, Dr. Joe Briggs. All that and add in the barroom brawl to decide the CJ's Bar Championship, and it promises to be an exciting night of World Fighting Showcase action at the World Fighting Showcase, where we fight strong.
This contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 215 pounds, Mike the Man! And his opponent, from Kingsport, Tennessee, weighing in at 175 pounds, sensational Wayne
Wayne Atkins taking on Mike the Man here. Wayne Atkins, I tell you what, he's going back and forth between tag team wrestler with Brian Logan, singles wrestler, getting the victory last week over Joe Briggs. Mike the Man now, I thought he was showing some power here and surprising Atkins as we see Man get the hammerlock applied and side headlock to Atkins by Man as Man comes off the ropes and a shoulder block takes down Atkins. I tell you, Mike the Man didn't fare too well in his last outing here on WFS Showdown, losing to Nate Diamond. And I tell you, this is going to be a strong challenge for Mike the Man. If he can go into a victory over Atkins, Man's got a lot to brag about. And Atkins trying to get a submission on Man. And Atkins grapevines that leg and tries to keep Man down. And look at the way Atkins is staying. He's got that left arm of Man just grasped all together. Speed of Atkins. I tell you what, I've seen a lot of work out of Atkins in the day. Oh, look at man. He caught Atkins. I'm shocked. Fall away slam by Mike the Man. But Mike the Man needs to capitalize on that. Needs another maneuver real quick. And goes to work now on the arm of Atkins. The referee saying there is no submission. And a knee straight to the elbow of Atkins. And you see Atkins fighting. They're trying to get up, unfortunately unsuccessful. And can Mike the Man get something? Oh, that could have pulled the shoulder right out of the socket. And dislocated some other parts as well. And look at the way that man has that arm bent back now. It's not really meant to be bent that far back. And man, clearly in control, as we see. But Atkins claiming that is not going to last for long. And you see man switch the way he's holding the arm there, but he's continuing to put pressure on the shoulder and the left arm. And man, smart here. Puts the whole palm. But Atkins, he's able to fight loose finally in a power slam by man. Holy mother. 2 count. 2 count as we see here. And Mike the Man, this is where the inexperience of Mike the Man comes into play. Arguing with the referee is rule number 1 of what not to do for our match. You want to stay on top of your competitor. You don't want to let your fighter a moment to breathe. Otherwise, you can see what was happening there just a second ago, which was Atkins trying to get something going. Man got lucky, and Atkins wasn't able to get back all of it, what he wanted. And another uppercut by man now to sensational Atkins. Atkins getting ripped over. Oh, my! That shook the whole ring. Wayne Atkins is down. I don't know if Wayne's looking to try to tag or if he doesn't even know where he's at this point. And man, just fighting away. Excuse me, Atkins is the one fighting away. Roll over, whoa! 2. But man, with great ring awareness and a clubbing forearm by Mike, slows down Atkins. And you see 2. Referee, I tell you, it was close to disqualifying man there. Another second and we would have had a victor in Wayne Atkins. Wayne Atkins now getting decimated by man. Goes for that pin. Lateral press. No. 2 count as we see. Referee arguing away with Mike the Man. Mike the Man needs not to be doing this. He needs to stay on top of Atkins. Has the rear chin lock applied to Wayne. Can Mike the Man go here? No. Referee saying that Atkins is not submitting. Can Atkins get back up? He does. Atkins fighting back. Getting some lefts and rights off. Missing that clothesline, and Atkins. Oh, wait a minute, going for that backslide. 1, 2, no. Atkins with a big right hand. Mike Man going back down. And sensational Atkins continuing here, just rocking and rolling against Mike. What are they? Logan's out here. He stopped Sigmund. 2 count though. Logan and Sigmund fighting. They must have been right outside there. Logan making chase to Sigmund, and well, here comes Russell. And Atkins coming to the outside. Well, look, what a Pier 6 brawl by the Heat Seekers and the sensational Troublemakers. The referee, I don't know if man knows what's going on. He's arguing with the referee. What? Referee starting the count. But I don't know if Atkins is going to be able to come back. I don't know if he's continuing that fight against the Heat Seekers or not. Referee up to 6. Oh, come on. You got to be kidding.
Dallas Danger here outside of the dressing room with Mike, the man, picking up a win today over Nate Diamond. And Mike, you've really been elevating your game here in the World Fighting Showcase as of late.
Yeah, well, I did run into some issues right at the start. But, I had to acclimate to the climate, right? Back home in Charlotte, we have clean air. I don't have to breathe in coal dust all the time. But now that I've actually changed my training regimen, see, you can't keep me down, right? There's a ladder here. And I understand right now I'm still a new guy. I'm still kind of down here in the middle. But now I just beat Nate Diamond for the second time. I think everybody's starting to realize that you can't keep me down, right? I ain't going to be finished because they don't make them up here like they do in North Carolina. That's the whole point. Because I'm Mike the Man, and I'm going to rise to the top.
Well, Mike the Man certainly is climbing that hypothetical ladder, but right now, folks, we're going to take a break in the action for some commercial messages. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back with more Showdown. 10th, Kingsport, Tennessee, CJ's Bar, the World Fighting Showcase returns, and these World Tag Team titles will be on the line when Sigmund and Elliott Russell, the Heat Seekers, defend against the troublemaker Brian Logan and sensational Wayne Adkins.
This is going to go down the same way it has night in and night out every time that they've tried to come to the ring and take our tag team gold. We are going to walk to the ring as the WFS Tag Team Champions, and we are going to leave the ring in Kingsport still reigning and defending Tag Team Champions. Tell them.
Just remember, Brian Logan, the Heat Seekers got the gold, and we got the boots.
The Heat Seekers have the gold. Will they hang on to it? The only way to find out is to be there. Kingsport, Tennessee, CJ's Bar, September the 10th.
This is not just a podcast. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New. This is a tribe of devoted super fans that have crashed through the barricades, torn down barriers, and broken through the fourth wall. This is a creative think tank full of people who have given way too much of their lives to professional wrestling to not be getting a paycheck. This is a secret society of elite fans from all over the globe. And guess what? It isn't a secret anymore. House of Kayfabe, featuring Jim Cornette's lawyer, Stephen P. New, is available now on all major podcast platforms. Just click subscribe to join the Kayfabe stream and get access to unbelievable interviews, in-depth discussions, hilarious segments, and exclusive content. This is the fan-driven podcast you have been looking for. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New.
Hello, fight fans. Dallas Danger here. And if you're like me, you love all the action here on WFS Showdown every single week. But you don't want to wait until Saturday to see all the stars of the World Fighting Showcase. Well, I have great news for you. If you go to WFSinsider.com and become a subscriber today, you'll be the first to see Showdown each and every week. WFSinsider.com. For less than $5 a month, you can become an insider.
This is not just a podcast. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New. This is a tribe of devoted super fans that have crashed through the barricades, torn down barriers, and broken through the fourth wall. This is a creative think tank full of people who have given way too much of their lives to professional wrestling to not be getting a paycheck. This is a secret society of elite fans from all over the globe. And guess what? It isn't a secret anymore. House of Kayfabe, featuring Jim Cornette's lawyer, Stephen P. New, is available now on all major podcast platforms. Just click subscribe to join the Kayfabe stream and get access to unbelievable interviews, in-depth discussions, hilarious segments, and exclusive content. This is the fan-driven podcast you have been looking for. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New.
Fighting Showcase will return to CJ's Bar in Kingsport, Tennessee, September the 10th, and it has been made official for the first time. Chase Emery, who joins me at this time, will go one-on-one with the Doctor of Destruction. That, of course, is Dr. Joe Briggs.
Kingsport, Tennessee. Me and Joe Briggs, one-on-one, in that ring, face-to-face. Finally, action is going to be held. And I tell you what, Joe, I've been working too hard my whole life to let you come in and beat me. And I'll be working really hard in order to prepare for this match.
September the 10th, Kingsport, Tennessee. Don't miss it.
Crash Cassidy not waiting for the introductions at all. Just going to work on Costigan. I tell you what, I've never seen Crash Cassidy this perturbed before. What am I kidding? I've never seen Crash Cassidy this enraged before. Crash Cassidy knows that Murphy Costigan cheated to regain that television championship. And wow. Look at Cassidy just delivering forearm after forearm. I tell you, I wonder if Crash is wanting to win the match and the title, or if he just wants to beat the living tar out of Costigan. Wait a minute, what's Bo James doing? Bo James getting involved, you gotta be kidding. Costigan's still in his kilt. As he closed fists, I tell you, this is pandemonium out here. I mean, we got it officially underway, but, I mean, this is just a straight-out street brawl. And Costigan, he's fighting away. Holy cow! Costigan struck the referee. Are you crazy? That'll get you disqualified. There comes the other referee. What in the world is Costigan doing? You know, Bo James said to me, Cash gets one title shot. Costigan's doing everything to make sure that that title shot doesn't go to waste. Cash, oh my God, no. You gotta be crazy. Costigan going, Cassidy making chase, the fight is continuing. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
This is not just a podcast. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New. This is a tribe of devoted superfans that have crashed through the barricades, torn down barriers, and broken through the fourth wall. This is a creative think tank full of people who have given way too much of their lives to professional wrestling to not be getting a paycheck. This is a secret society of elite fans from all over the globe. And guess what? It isn't a secret anymore. House of Kayfabe, featuring Jim Cornette's lawyer, Stephen P. New, is available now on all major podcast platforms. Just click subscribe to join the Kayfabe stream and get access to unbelievable interviews, in-depth discussions, hilarious segments, and exclusive content. This is the fan-driven podcast you have been looking for. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New.
Hello, fight fans. Dallas Danger here. And if you're like me, you love all the action here on WFS Showdown every single week. But you don't want to wait until Saturday to see all the stars of the World Fighting Showcase. Well, I have great news for you. If you go to WFSinsider.com and become a subscriber today, you'll be the first to see Showdown each and every week. WFSinsider.com. For less than $5 a month, you can become an insider.
This is not just a podcast. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New. This is a tribe of devoted superfans that have crashed through the barricades, torn down barriers, and broken through the fourth wall. This is a creative think tank full of people who have given way too much of their lives to professional wrestling to not be getting a paycheck. This is a secret society of elite fans from all over the globe. And guess what? It isn't a secret anymore. House of Kayfabe, featuring Jim Cornette's lawyer, Stephen P. New, is available now on all major podcast platforms. Just click subscribe to join the Kayfabe stream and get access to unbelievable interviews, in-depth discussions, hilarious segments, and exclusive content. This is the fan-driven podcast you have been looking for. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New.
Welcome back to Showdown fans. Dallas Danger here. I'm in the back. I'm trying to find Bo James or Murphy Costigan or even Crash Cassidy to get some comments about what we just saw. But best I can tell, they're fighting all over.
Let's get out of here, man. Let's go. Yeah. How you like that there, blind melon? Huh?
Crash. I need some help. I need a towel or something. I need some help, please. Get his eyes. It's in his eyes.
Here, Crash. Careful. Come on. Let's get you the medics.
This is not just a podcast. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New. This is a tribe of devoted superfans that have crashed through the barricades, torn down barriers, and broken through the fourth wall. This is a creative think tank full of people who have given way too much of their lives to professional wrestling to not be getting a paycheck. This is a secret society of elite fans from all over the globe. And guess what? It isn't a secret anymore. House of Kayfabe, featuring Jim Cornette's lawyer, Stephen P. New, is available now on all major podcast platforms. Just click subscribe to join the Kayfabe stream and get access to unbelievable interviews, in-depth discussions, hilarious segments, and exclusive content. This is the fan-driven podcast you have been looking for. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New.
Hello, fight fans. Dallas Danger here. And if you're like me, you love all the action here on WFS Showdown every single week. But you don't want to wait until Saturday to see all the stars of the World Fighting Showcase. Well, I have great news for you. If you go to WFSinsider.com and become a subscriber today, you'll be the first to see Showdown each and every week. WFSinsider.com. For less than $5 a month, you can become an insider.
This is not just a podcast. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New. This is a tribe of devoted superfans that have crashed through the barricades, torn down barriers, and broken through the fourth wall. This is a creative think tank full of people who have given way too much of their lives to professional wrestling to not be getting a paycheck. This is a secret society of elite fans from all over the globe. And guess what? It isn't a secret anymore. House of Kayfabe, featuring Jim Cornette's lawyer, Stephen P. New, is available now on all major podcast platforms. Just click subscribe to join the Kayfabe stream and get access to unbelievable interviews, in-depth discussions, hilarious segments, and exclusive content. This is the fan-driven podcast you have been looking for. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New. This is not just a podcast. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New. This is a tribe of devoted superfans that have crashed through the barricades, torn down barriers, and broken through the fourth wall. This is a creative think tank full of people who have given way too much of their lives to professional wrestling to not be getting a paycheck. This is a secret society of elite fans from all over the globe. And guess what? It isn't a secret anymore. House of Kayfabe, featuring Jim Cornette's lawyer, Stephen P. New, is available now on all major podcast platforms. Just click subscribe to join the Kayfabe stream and get access to unbelievable interviews, in-depth discussions, hilarious segments, and exclusive content. This is the fan-driven podcast you have been looking for. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New.